Functional movement screen, also known as the FMS screen. The FMS attempts to identify fundamental movement patterns that simultaneously measure range of motion, stability, and balance, and shows moderate evidence for acceptable reliability when deriving a composite score. It takes a comprehensive approach to assess human movement and encourages to look beyond impairments and isolated single joint motion and explore more comprehensive movement representative of those used in daily activities and sports. The FMS is an objective screening tool consisting of 7 movement tests. The test consists of hurdle step, deep squat, inline lunge, shoulder mobility, active straight leg raise, rotary stability, and stability push-up. Let's take a look at an example of a functional movement screen that can be directly related to a sport. The overhead squat can resemble the landing technique for a gymnast in gymnastics. As most of us know, gymnastics is a jumping, landing, and squatting sport. Gymnastics involves a lot of dismounts, flips, and landing techniques. When a gymnast demonstrates non-optimal landing patterns, they place notable stress on their lower extremities. As noted in the study, almost all lower extremity injuries in gymnastics occur during the landing phase of the skill being performed at the time of injury. Training can also be tailored more specific to a certain sport. For example, a hip internal and external rotation would be ideal for a baseball player to examine internal and external rotation mobility due to the importance of lower half movement in throwing. With new technology evolving, such as Kinect technology, which provides analysts such as a range of motion and posture analysis, more sport-specific movement screenings will evolve. One study found that players with a score of 14 had a substantially greater chance of membership on injured reserve over the course of one competition season than those scoring greater than 14. It should be noted that identifying individuals at risk for injury can lead to intervention strategies that address fundamental movement patterns and potentially decrease injury risk. Fundamental movement screening along with sport-specific movement screening provides feedback on mobility, stability, and work as one to provide integrated functional movements. With FMS and proper training, tiered specifically to the athlete or individual, we can strive towards maximizing strengths and weaknesses, keeping in mind injury prevention. Remember, you're only as good as your weakest link.